Hey, my peoples, this is just to show you that you can look like this and still sell houses. Okay? Just want to hop on it real quick. Yes, I drove to the office. Today I wasn't an insurance agent and making the best decisions. I was a realtor, and we don't get to make decisions or sleep or anything. But either way, I'm hopping on here because I want to let you know we have not one, not two, but three listings coming Friday. Okay? My nose is red. I just got done walking outside. I thought turning my hat around I'd look cooler, but I don't. Um, I talked about one of them. It's in Cairo, 1,400 square feet. Sets on 8 acres. Cute house. One in town. Big, beautiful house. Got a half-acre corner lot. You may or may not have seen it before. And then we have one here in Moberly. So keep a lookout for that one. All three great homes. All priced right. I honestly think they're all priced to sell pretty quick. That's one of the things we do. So a little bit of education on the end of this, not only to tell you about the three listings that we have coming, but I explained this to a possible listing or two more. I think we got three more possibles coming up in the next 4 in the next 30 to 45 days. So if you're looking, get in contact with us. But we do stuff a little bit different around here. So when you sell your house, the hardest part for a realtor is to determine the price of the house. Okay, determine your price. You've got a number, which we ask for. Data, based off of data, doing comparable market analysis, has a number and a variance. Common sense has a number, and demographics have a number. That's where we differ from everybody else. I am not saying by any stretch of the imagination that we have pricing figured out, but we do look at data. Okay, so we compile the data, use a comparable market analysis. Then we put common sense in with that. Okay. Then we look at demographics. When I mean by demographics, I mean when we look at the house, what kind of buyer would want that? It could be depending on where it's located. What is the school district? How big is the house? Where the bedrooms are located? What is the price range of the house? When I say demographics, I mean married couple kids that want to be in this school district. Then we think about the school district and we play that into that as well. As simple as, how big is the school? What's the draw to that school? Is it the athletics? When I say demographics, I mean it's just a whole nother animal that's going on up here in my head. Okay. My favorite's probably the common sense one though. So we play 4 different areas to determine price a house. And if you don't believe me, ask anybody's house that I listed, because I ramble on to them for like 5 minutes telling them how we come up with a price, and when they probably care, but not that much, but that's just going to tell them why I came up with that number. Last night I talked to a couple that I did a listing appointment for. Here's an example. I'm just going to throw numbers out there. I'm not going to use real numbers, okay? The data told us the house should be listed at, let's just say, $250,000. Okay? Their number in their head, and these aren't the real numbers, their number in their head was $200,000 is what they wanted to get out of the house, and they thought it was worth. The data said $250,000. The demographics and the common sense between me and the possible listing was $215,000 to $220,000. See how that worked? So I could just say, hey, the comparable market analysis said 200. The problem that we have these days is that realtors like to price stuff higher to get the listing. There, I said it. Okay? You do your research and see what the data says about pricing a home too high out of the gate does to the possible sale of your home. I'll let you do that. Google it. Ask ChatGPT, how important is it to price my house right the first time, or pretty darn close. Google it, Chat GPT, then you can figure out why it's important not to just throw higher numbers out there to get the listing, okay? It's not to throw numbers out there to get the highest listing. I've got 2 properties I'm sitting on right now. We might have came in a little hot on them. I don't know. They're still setting. So I'm not perfect, okay? But I am still driving every single day on how to sell those houses, period. Sleep, eat, and breathe. Ask anybody. So, man, this went a lot longer than I expected, but I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch it. I think it's worth it. I appreciate you guys. From your realtor, Robert the Realtor, remember, we do this because we want to, not because we have to. Robert the Realtor, out.